We use Deputy at work. We clock on when we start our shift. We clock on to our lunch when we have our breaks.
Everything was on paper, so that was a real pain. But with this, you can just clock on and off and it's exactly down to the minute.
So before Deputy, we were scheduling on Excel. So go from that to Deputy, and it takes less time to put a schedule together in Deputy, which is great for me. But honestly, that's not the lion's share of the difference. The real difference is after the schedule is done, then until I have to make the schedule again a month from now, I'm probably not gonna have to look at it because everybody can see it, they can swap, they can make changes. If a manager needs somebody else, they can fill them in, they can see it all. It's not an issue anymore. We had actually scheduled this rollout to happen over the course of 3 months. We rolled it out through the first wave. In that first week, they started using it. The other employees started seeing them clocking in, clocking out, looking up schedules. They proactively asked for the product, and by the end of that first month, which was only supposed to be phase 1, we had every single employee already on the system.
Before I started using Deputy, I'd always have to either go onto my email that was sent to me or check the wall at work to get my schedule. Getting a shift covered was almost impossible because you never know who else is working or when they're working and how to contact them. Now that I started using Deputy, everything's a lot more simple and easy. I can go and check my schedule on my phone, anywhere, anytime. I don't even have to be on Wi-Fi, which is pretty awesome. To find out if other people are working and get it covered is really easy. And then furthermore, clocking in was always terrible before because I'd have to fight to get onto a computer and somebody was using it. But now I just pull out my phone and I can clock in anywhere, anytime.
Most of our employees here at Jones Coffee are pretty young. And when we first brought Deputy on, I mean with the Deputy kiosk, and then they had their own app and their phone, and they're all freaky on their phone anyway. So the idea that they were going to be able to manage their entire work life through their phone was pretty exciting to them. It was almost like a video game, and it made it fun.
We can clock in on our cell phone, which is wonderful and super easy because we all carry our phones with us all the time. A lot of times I'm working as a shift leader and I can kind of see who is coming in next, what my team looks like. If someone's running late, they can notify me. We also communicate to each other through it, so we have our news feed.
The Deputy app is great. When I come to work, I get out of my car, pull my phone out, start walking to work, and I'm able to clock in right when I go through the doors. It's a great tool to have.
And how have the staff responded to using it?
Yeah, the staff have been really good with it. Because it's ease of operation, and with the app there with their phones, they can pretty much reject or approve a shift instantaneously, and I know exactly where I've got, for my staffing ratios for any given shift on a day.
Here we're down on the beach with Jake, one of the instructors. Jake, how long have you been doing this for?
So this is my 3rd season with Sydney on the Beaches, and yeah, loving it so far.
And how does Deputy help you manage being in so many different places?
Well, Deputy helps because it tells me where I need to be at what time and when. So it also has the location, so easy, open up the app and it's all there. So because I got 2 jobs as well, I can just switch in between each job and where I am, sort my life out. I know when I need to be and when and where every time, so it's handy.
So you're using Deputy for both jobs?
Yeah, so here at Surf Lifesaving and also as a bartender just at a local
We also love how you can do everything from your phone, so employees can request time off or check their schedules. It's really proactive and helping keep everybody organized.
Before we started using Deputy, our clock in and clock out regimen looked like writing down your time on a clipboard. You had to keep up with your own hours, tally them up at the end of the week, so pretty unorganized. After Deputy, being able to clock in and out on our phones has really worked well with all of our employees. It's very self-explanatory. There are different screens on the app, so you can go back and forth from your own personal schedules to seeing who all else is working that day, and being able to know your schedule by looking at your phone is also a great plus.
My favorite Deputy app feature is the news feed. I love being able to communicate with everybody through the app. So if we have like an in-work based question or suggestion, or someone needs to talk to the whole group, instead of sending a massive group text on our cell phones, just use the app.